Mike, the Buffalo Bills, and I want to start by just asking, do we put any stock into the fact that the Bills, especially defensively, played better in the second half of that game against the Chargers?
I'll start by saying they couldn't play much worse. Okay, and I think it shows a little bit of desperation in Sean McDermott. Now, is it the right move? Look, he has a good relationship with Leslie Frazier, and Leslie Frazier is just a laid-back guy, smart guy, been around the league a long time. I think it probably was a little blow to his ego there because you got a coach doing that to you at halftime, but it shows you how desperate McDermott is, maybe to light a fire under his team. Yes, they played better. You're also playing a team that was up on you by 3, almost 4 touchdowns, and then you came back. They got to hang their hat on something. They've basically been blown out twice. So, yeah, I think it was a good sign that the team didn't quit after getting, when he said the first week, well, he played hard to the end. I didn't see any of that in the Baltimore game. But I did see a lot more. And actually, you can make an argument, they actually got back into that game, and they were in it. So, yeah, I'll say we can hang on to that until they get to Minnesota.
Now, they're at Minnesota, 16-point dogs, which essentially, and you've got the stats to back it up, so they have no chance of winning.
Yeah, it was something crazy where it was like, of the spreads that wide in NFL history, like teams are like 165 and 5 and 1. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Like, you're going to Minnesota. This is by far the best team you've played all season. They got a quarterback that's new there, still looking to prove something. The defense has not stopped anybody. Forget when it matters, just has not stopped anyone. End of sentence, right? How? And you know what a big Bills fan I am. Can you look at this team and go, well, here's the reason. There's no shot. There's no shot here. No shot.
Can you create one for us?
No. They're walking into a tough situation. Minnesota's a really good team. They're one of the Super Bowl favorites for a reason. That defense is maybe the best in the league. It's a really tough place to play. Josh Allen's first game on the road in the NFL, that's a big deal. Being on the road is going to be completely different. This offense has struggled to begin with. It would be nice to see the defense show the sort of life that they showed in the second half early in the game. Because for this team to have any chance to compete in games, they need the defense to show up. And that's where these first 2 seasons they've been here, where McBean have put their resources is into that defense. They're kind of banking on this defense at least keeping them competitive.
Well, pick it. You got any guts?
No. Honestly, I know the points are big, but there's a reason why the points are big. The Vikings are really good. The Bills are really bad. It's gonna be ugly on the road.
Who covers?
I'm going with the Vikings.
I tell you all the time, it's not just who you play, it's when you play. Oh, that doesn't matter in this game. I don't see a scenario where they cover other than like a late touchdown, maybe to make it look a little bit better. Very tough spot against a team coming off a tie and have had 2 tough games. This is where guys buy up some stats. If you're the Vikings, I think it's going to be a really tough one for the Bills, and the Vikings cover.
I think they could take it easy on them. Not so much that it's a trap to an extent. Well,
Vikings.
Just to be different, I'll take the Bills with the points.
Okay, you do that. When I was a degenerate gambler, anything at 7.5, I was taking. That's how bad this team is. I cannot take the Bills even with 16 points of a buff.
Got another game for us?
Arizona, Chicago. Chicago's looked pretty good the first 2 games, but you can't rely on a pass rusher to win you every single game. This is a game they trip up. I'll take them to cover 4.5 against Arizona.
I like Tampa Monday night against Pittsburgh. It's a game I'm looking forward to.
2 teams in L.A. I'm going to take the Chargers and the points. Close one with the Rams.
I like Baltimore at home. I know they didn't look good last week in the Thursday night game against the Bengals. Division game, short week on a Thursday. They've had more time going into this game against the Broncos. I'll take Baltimore at home.